guys, it's your girl 𝐃𝐎ₐ. I like to thank you all for coming back to my channel. I know it's been such a long time. I believe it's been about 6 months since my last video, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe in my last video, I was actually studying for my nursing entry exam. But I have some good news for you guys. Now, before I get into everything, I just ask each and every one of you who's watching this video to like, comment, and subscribe. And we can also continue the conversation that we're about to have down in the comment section below. All right, so where do I start? I actually got me a drink. It's orange juice. It's orange juice. It's been so long since I last posted a video for you all. I myself was surprised that it lasted that long with me not being on the camera. Although I believe I stated in my previous videos, I'm not the most comfortable on camera per se. I think mostly it's because I know that I'm talking to a camera. Like, I know eventually when I post it, it's going to be to you guys, but initially it's me and a camera. But needless to say, I'm happy that you guys have clicked on my video. Today, I will just be talking about what I've been up to for the last 5 or 6 months that I haven't been online. For starters, since I know that I last spoke about me studying for the nursing entry exam, I wanted to formally tell you all that I did pass. I passed. Yes, I passed my nursing entrance exam. I had 2 free tries at the school that I'm going to. The first try, I didn't do so good. Of course, they allowed me to do it a second time, and I nailed it. In fact, I actually did more than what was required, so I really gave myself a pat on the back for that. I'm sure a lot of anxiety played into that, like me knowing that, hey, this is like my last shot. But needless to say, to God be the glory and the praise. I'm just so happy that I passed, and I actually got into the nursing school that I'm currently in right now. What can I say? Like, I don't want to say like it's everything that I thought it would be, because I really didn't know. Although I have people in my family who are nurses and nurse practitioners, but I would say that it's everything that I have seen online, because me, I like to do a lot of research on YouTube and really get to see how other people are handling nursing school, especially if they are going to the same school that I'm going to. So what can I say? I'm just truly blessed, and I'm so happy that I even got into nursing school, because from what I was told, there is a test to get into nursing school. Of course, there are tests to get through nursing school, and then there is a test to get out of nursing school, and then there is another test to which we have to get our nursing license. Because if you guys didn't know, once you graduate and you walk across that beautiful stage and you get your diploma, and you're like, you don't have your nursing license. You just have your nursing degree at that point, but you don't have your nursing license. You would have to take the NCLEX for that. Then you can get licensed. But so far, school is going really good. It's what I expected in terms of it not really being a walk in the park. It's not a walk in the park for me, because I did predominantly all of my prerequisites at a college. So now that I'm coming into the nursing program, it's just like strictly, it's like now it's the meats and potatoes of it all. It's all the meats and potatoes. So I'm doing all of the courses, health and wellness. I did intro to nursing and et cetera. My next session, I'm actually going to be doing pathophysiology, and then I'm going to be doing health assessment. And from what I've been told, those 2 classes are pretty trying. Right now, I'm actually doing critical thinking, and I'm doing health and wellness. So those are those 2 classes that I'm doing. And so far, so good. For y'all who know me at least a little bit, y'all know that I'm just ready to graduate already. I was ready to graduate before I got accepted in, okay? And just a little backstory for y'all too. It was really hard for me to go back into school, because I actually dropped out of college. So right after I graduated high school, I immediately went into community college. And I believe I just did that because I really didn't know what to do, and I thought that that was expected of me. That was definitely expected of me in my household, to go to college. It wasn't as strict, I would say that, from my peers by no stretch of the imagination, but it was expected for you to do it. It was expected that that's the only way that you can be, successful. And with that whole word, I have my own views towards it. I believe success is defined differently by many different standards, and depending on who you ask, success is very different. But anyway, so I say all that to say it's been a long time coming. I dropped out in 2014, and I went off to really explore the world, do my own thing, take a stab at, trying to be an artist full throttle, and even doing songwriting, which I still do to this day. I just prefer not to be an artist and be in the front of everything. I'd much rather continue to write songs and be in the background, because music is like my life. Music is really, really a big chunk of my life, and it's therapeutic for me. So I dropped out of college to pursue my music career and to just explore, and boy oh boy, I did have a blast. There was a lot of happy moments, a lot of room for clarity too, so a lot of eye-opening situations, and in the whole nine pretty much. But I was going through a lot towards the end of everything, and I moved to Georgia. I mean, that's like a whole big thing. Then I moved back, and then once I moved back, I had like this whole heart-to-heart with my big sister, just trying to figure out like, hey Sierra, I know that you were trying to do this, but how about if you try to do that, go to school? And me, like, for anybody who knows me, I never wanted to hear anybody try to tell me that school is the only way. It gotten so bad to where, like, if we were having a conversation and I would even feel like they were trying to impose schooling on me, I would like end the whole conversation. But of course, with life and growth and realization and, seeing the world for what it really is, you start to really, have more of an open mind. And at least that was my situation. So when I came back home from Georgia, I had a heart-to-heart with my big sister. We was chopping it up. She was like, hey, but you going back to school doesn't mean that you don't like music. Because with me, that's how I felt. I felt like anyone who says, hey, Sierra, you need to go back to school, they're indirectly telling me that what my passions are don't matter, or maybe they don't believe in me, and, all of that stuff. So I took it offensively. I was very, very sensitive, and I'm still kind of sensitive to this day, but I've gotten a lot better. So needless to say, we had a good heart-to-heart, and after thinking about it, I was like, you know what, Sierra, she's right. I can still love music, I can still songwrite, I can still pursue other ventures, and also go to school and get a degree. And I think with me, my mind was, focus on plan A and plan A only. And the moment that you divert from plan A and you try to add a plan B into it, that somehow meant that I didn't believe in plan A. I've also saw interviews of other people who said that in their career, like, focus on plan A. If you do plan B, it means that you don't believe in plan A, this whole mind thing. And I really let it get to me. But it takes maturity, and it takes being an independent thinker, and it takes, seeking out some advice for you to realize that you don't have to do just one thing. That's the beautiful thing about life and having, free will. You can do as many things as you want to. And yes, although I am going into nursing and I'm going to get my nursing degree, by no means does that mean that that's where my hustle ends. If anybody knows me, they know my goal is to be an entrepreneur. My goal is to be a businesswoman. That's my goal. But my short-term goal right now is definitely to complete nursing school, because it never hurts to have a degree under your belt. That's just one more stream of income outside of doing my business. And it also never hurts that nursing pays a good chunk of money. And like my mom always say, who is actually a nurse practitioner now, you can always count on people, unfortunately, but this is the truth, y'all. You can always count on people to get sick and you can always count on people to unfortunately pass, and that goes for funeral businesses. Now, I don't want to go into no funeral business, but peace and love to y'all who are. But I say all that to say, if I'm going to get into any field and go to school, do the whole schooling thing, which I don't like, if I'm going to go that route, I'm going to go that route with something that I know will be in high demand and something that will pay. You know what I'm saying? And nursing made sense for me. Not to mention, I actually do have a huge passion for helping people. That's just in me. I love to help people. And what better way to help people than when they're at their most vulnerable and seeing them, you know, sprout up and get back healthy, you know, in the best circumstances. So nursing for me is like a perfect match if I'm going to do the school thing, which I've decided to do. Outside of that, when that's done, I definitely intend on doing other ventures because, again, I like to be my own boss. And that's just me. I learned that from quitting jobs left and right and trying to really wonder, why am I quitting these jobs? You know what I'm saying? Why am I not fulfilled at these jobs? You know, why is it every day I wake up like I feel like it's a big burden on my shoulder to walk into this, you know, this place of business, even when they're so nice. So it took some soul searching, but I finally, you know, came to the conclusion that your girl is not fit for clock in, clock out. I'm just not. I feel like I got too much to offer than to be sitting behind a desk or to be in somebody's hospital or clinic or what have you for the rest of my life. Like short term, you know, that's okay, but definitely not the rest of my life. Like, and when you think like that, you start to, you know, really live a little. And with me, your girl loves to travel. Your girl loves to be at peace. Your girl loves some reggae music. Your girl loves her family. Your girl just loves her peace. And yeah. So yeah, guys. Oh, and I want to say, I have a surprise for y'all the ending of next month. Okay. I have a big surprise for y'all. This is something that I have been needing for so long. It is something that I have been dying to venture into, and I'm actually going to be venturing into it next month. I will be recording everything and of course uploading it for you guys to see. I just can't wait for that. I really can't wait. Like, oh my God. I can't wait. But yeah, guys, so I don't want to make this video too long. That's pretty much my spiel at the end of every video. I don't want to make it too long. But I guess what I want to say towards the ending of this video for all of y'all watching is, do what makes you happy. If traveling is what makes you happy, do that. If meditating is what makes you happy, do that. If painting is what makes you happy, do that. There are so many avenues in which we all can explore in this world. And we only got one time to do it. One time. We got one time, one shot at this. And I think when we start to live like that and really hone in on that, we start to execute it. And I think that's what I'm doing now. I really do. That's what I'm doing now. I'm a responsible adult, but I also pride myself in self-care and taking care of self first. And while I am responsible and I pay, you know, the many bills that I have, these bills are going to be here when I'm dead and gone. These bills will be here. So I also like to keep that in mind too, you know, and I try not to let that stop me from living my life, you know, stop me from having fun and stop me from, you know, keeping a smile on my face and putting a smile on others. So I hope that this helped a few people out there who's listening and watching me. And let's continue this talk in the comment section below. What's you guys' plans? What's on your mind? What things do you like to do? Do you guys want to go back to school? If so, what do you want to major in? If you don't want to go the school route and you want to open up your own business, what businesses are you thinking about getting into? Do you want to be a YouTuber like myself? Because low-key, I'm trying to grow my subscribers, but I'm not doing a pretty good job at it with not posting consistently. But that's for me to take care of. Anyways, guys, it's been such a pleasure chopping it up with you all. Of course, this video is super quick, but it was just a hello and a welcome back, and I missed you all, and I'm going to try my hardest to continue to pop out content. Hopefully I do 2 contents in a week, and topic's going to be a little sparse for whatever I'm feeling at that moment. But anyway, guys, again, like, comment, subscribe, and let's keep this conversation going in the comment section below. I love you all.